Okay, so I did my makeup earlier. Haven't done my makeup in like, I don't know, like a week. So I felt like, you know, I did my hair, wanted to look pretty, put my makeup on, just been sitting around. And I just grabbed my camera to vlog and just looked in the mirror. Why? Why? It doesn't even matter what mascara I use. I even like have started just lightly powdering under my eyes so that it's less like emollient. But I think it's because I kind of scrunch up my eyes. It's like an OCD tic. But this is like a new thing that's like happened in the past like 2 years, and I'm like, I don't know if it's just like the stress of COVID has like caused my tic to like worsen. But like, I don't know, it makes me not even want to put mascara on. I haven't really looked into it, but I'm like, I wonder if getting like Botox around my eye would make it harder for me to like scrunch them closed. What a dumb problem to have. Anyway, speaking of problems, I'm just gonna make a salad. That's not the problem, I'll get to that. But I wanna make a salad because I got this dressing at Trader Joe's. It's the Italian with Romano cheese, and it's so freaking good. I basically want to just eat it by the spoonful, but I'm a civilized human being, so I'm gonna put it on some salad. I'm struggling right now. I don't even know where to begin. Please excuse my, first of all, my armpit sweat, but also my like weird patchy armpit hairs. I'm still doing my IPL. Anyway. I know I haven't like, this is my problem, okay? I'm like trying to find the right way to talk to you guys. And I think maybe that's the problem and I just need to talk. I'm struggling for the past several months. I know like my posting has kind of been sporadic, taking Instagram photos, making videos. Like I have so many video ideas and I just can't execute them. Maybe's in the litter box, so if you hear anything in the background, she will be just scratching at the side of the box for the next 30 years. Let me just come right out with what I think is going on, rather than explain every little thing. I think I have ADHD. I've thought that for a long time. Essentially, ADD or ADHD was my very first diagnosis when I was a kid. It came before I was diagnosed with like OCD and generalized anxiety disorder. Those are my two diagnoses. I was diagnosed around like age 10 or 11. The ADD/ADHD diagnosis came right before, but it was always kind of written off as like a misdiagnosis because, you know, I think they thought, oh, she's not paying attention, she's having trouble in school, it must be this, and they put me on Adderall. I didn't do well on the Adderall. I don't really remember taking it, but I just remember my mom telling me later that, like, you know, she took me off of it because it wasn't really helping me, and I didn't seem to feel well on it. So then they kind of went back to the drawing board, and then that's when I got diagnosed with OCD and anxiety. You know, I'm gonna keep this out and the salad because I will probably want more. I'm gonna take you over to the table. Okay, I'm gonna try not to eat this salad in a really annoying way. So, I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk with my mouth full just a little bit. I'm trying my best. Flash forward to present day. And it is now suspected between like my psychiatrist and my therapist that it wasn't necessarily a misdiagnosis, that it was most likely like a comorbidity with my anxiety and OCD. But, you know, that being said, I haven't been like officially, you know, tested for it or whatever, but just based on like symptoms and just like my therapist and my psychiatrist knowing me really well, they're like, yeah, that's probably going on. However, my issue is that because I have OCD and anxiety, that stimulants don't work out well for me. And most of the treatments for ADHD are, you know, things like Adderall or Vyvanse, and those things are stimulants. And oftentimes, a stimulant has like an opposite effect on someone with ADHD, but that's not always the case. I'm someone that can't even drink iced tea. Like even that little amount of caffeine just really worsens my anxiety, worsens my OCD. And I just really have a bad reaction to it. While I've never tried, I guess in my adult life, these medications, and I don't really know how I would react, that is just something that's giving me pause. And initially, I didn't really have any interest or care about the fact that I may or may not have ADHD because it didn't really affect my life, or so I thought. There were certain aspects of my personality that I didn't really think were ADHD related until I started learning more about how ADHD manifests in not just women, but in adult women. And I don't know, it turns out a lot of the things that I struggle with in life could be related. And so now that's kind of making me rethink some things, and I'm just realizing that maybe it's not just this like backseat kind of problem in my life that doesn't really affect me that much. For instance, I go through periods in life. I've always kind of felt like maybe I was just lazy. And I also do struggle with depression. So both of these things just kind of like, I've written off a lot of my symptoms as those things. Like, oh, I'm just lazy. I don't like to do anything, and I feel depressed and whatever. But I don't think I'm lazy. I really enjoy being, doing things. But I think I choose laziness because there's something that's a bit easier about it than like pushing through this like essentially I feel paralyzed. I feel paralyzed often, and you know, I go through periods where, like, I'm sure you guys have seen the cycle where like I'm posting all the time. I'm like on the ball, I'm on top of it. I'm vlogging, I'm going here, I'm going there. I'm kind of like vivacious and like having a good time, and my mental health is like soaring, right? Like it's just, everything's good. And then I go through periods of like the opposite. So it's like there's these periods of hyperactivity, not hyperactivity, sorry, hyper focus. And I feel that, like, you know, in the long term too, like it can be days of like this hyper focused kind of energy, where I don't feel like hyper. It's just more just like I feel motivated. I feel like determined. And then I go through, if I have any kind of interruption to that, for me, like, I honestly don't feel like I've been in that place since like Christmas. I feel like I was really like on it. I was doing these like weekly vlogs. I was doing videos in between. I was like just having a good time. And then Christmas, like the disruption in my schedule then like disrupts my hyper focusness. And it's so hard for me to get back. It feels almost impossible sometimes. Like I feel like I have all these ideas and things I want to do, but I feel paralyzed. Like I feel like I can't do it. Like I feel like I want to do it and I feel like I can't. And that, yeah, that is pretty depressing because I feel like I'm wasting my days right now. Like I'm just wasting my life. That's how it feels. Every day I have these plans, and like every day it feels like the life or the days are just too short. Or I just can't get off the couch. I can't get off TikTok. I can't, and it doesn't feel like laziness. Like it feels like there's a part of me that generally wants these things, but I feel like I can't. There's like something that's not connecting. And so even now, like, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I doubted even just like making this video. But I don't know, I feel like I built this whole channel on like, yeah, being entertainment, but also just trying to like relate to people, and also letting other people know that like they're not weird or fucked up, or maybe you are, but we all are anyway. Like, it's okay if you're fucked up. I'm fucked up too, you know? Yeah, I just feel like a loser, frankly. I scroll on Instagram or I watch YouTube and I just see like my peers really doing it, really doing stuff, and I'm like, I feel like I can't. So I don't really have an answer. I'm just sharing. I literally have 48 unread emails right now. My work email, 48. And I just like can't even bring myself to answer them. Can't even bring myself to read them. And like, this is my job. And the thing is I'm like, look, everybody struggles to do their job sometimes, you know? It's like nobody wants to work all the time. But like, the thing is I'm like, I love my job. I don't even feel like a job half the time. But I still can't do it. There's a part of me that feels like this is the only job I'd ever really be able to do. You know, this is the only job I'd ever really be able to do and feel fulfilled. Because I hated every job I ever had, except for this one. Because I love entertaining people. I love talking about the things I love. I love making people laugh. And I love talking about personal struggles and connecting with people on that. And helping people feel less alone. I love that. And yet I still feel like I can't even do that sometimes. And that's just like, it feels pathetic. And I know like it's not, but that's how I feel. God, I felt so good when we moved into this house because there was so much to be done. And I really thrive under conditions like that. Like, this was a project. Oh my God, this was so fun. I had somewhere to be, something to do every day. I was like, from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, I was doing something and I wanted to. Like, I was so hyper-focused. And then it was like, once everything was done in the house, like it was decorated, I had planted all my things, like everything was done. I was just like, there was like a hard crash of just like, now what? And that's why I got into pottery. Not because of this house, but I'm just like, a couple of years ago, I was in the same position. And I was like, I need a new hobby. I need somewhere to go. And I got hyper-fixated on pottery. And then that was disrupted because I couldn't go to the studio for most of the pandemic. And now I'm just like, what even is pottery's role in my life? It feels so hard to like get back into it, even though I still love it. I have a freaking wheel in my garage that I don't touch. I don't know. I'm having more salad. Screw it. Another symptom of ADHD is I get hyperfixated on food, and I will literally eat the same thing every day for literally 6 months. I won't get sick of it. And then one day I'll just be like, oh, don't ever show this food to me again. I just bought those these chicken gyozas from Trader Joe's. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in years. And I went to Trader Joe's and got the gyozas because I'm like, no joke, I literally lived off of those for like 6 months. It was all I ate. All I wanted, all I ate. And then I couldn't even think about a freaking dumpling or pot sticker for like years. I couldn't even think about it. And so I went to Trader Joe's and got like 4 bags of them, and they're like all gone. So I'm back on my bullshit officially. Anyway, it feels good to just like talk, because it just feels bad to disappear. It just feels bad to feel like I'm just doing my job really poorly. and not talking about it. Because I just think about that all the time, like the fact that I like can have these like long stretches of like months at a time where I do the bare minimum or I'm just barely functioning, and yet this is still my job, like I'm able to support myself, makes me think like, wow, where would I be if I was actually able to like sustain those times of like hard work. I don't know. I'm going to Philly again next week. On a plane. I'm not excited about it. Not of going home, of the plane. But I think I'll be alright. In an effort to not have this vlog just be completely depressing, I'm gonna do a project. Because it's like a small project. One that I know I can do. Because I literally bought this months ago. Months and months and months and months ago. With the plan to DIY something with you. And I haven't done it. So I'm gonna force myself to do it today. I have bought this floor vase many moons ago at a thrift store. I vlogged it, so if you guys remember it, here it is. It's all glass. It's pretty ugly. It's pretty beat up. It was $12. Wizard, you're not allowed in here. Get out. And I had the plans to like spray paint it and make it look like a ceramic floor vase because those are like expensive. So I was like, ooh, I'm hacking the system. So I went and got some spray paint. I got like this cream color here, and I got this stone. This is like the texture of it. This like textured stone, which makes it look like, you know, like clay, like ceramic, to put over top of it. And then hopefully I'll have like a cool floor vase. And maybe, if it turns out, maybe I'll run to the store and get some fake flowers to put in it. So I don't know if this is gonna be enough to cover the whole thing. I've heard this does not go a long way, but it was kind of expensive, like 10 bucks. So I only got one because I didn't wanna like get extra just in case. So if I need more, oh man, going to Home Depot right now would be pushing it, but let's just find out what happens. Okay, that was actually really easy, but that's just like one coat. It ended up being completely opaque. I didn't even bother getting that sticker off. Who cares? Once we put the texture on it, you won't even see it. But just a nice matte cream color. So I guess I'll just wait for this to dry and then come back and do the texture. Look at the texture. So it does say that I need to do multiple coats just to really like build up that texture. It felt like a little bit went a long way, honestly. Oh, it smells so bad. But like, look at that. I think the trick to this stuff is definitely doing a similar color underneath. And this one has primer. It's paint and primer. So it really got opaque. Oh, I'm loving this so far. Okay, so it said to wait 15 minutes between coats, so I'll be right back. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I accidentally got a little bit on my picnic table. Oh my god, I have to go get a rag. Okay, I wiped it off. But look at this. It looks so good. This was so easy. I don't know why I put this on for so long. It really looks like actual ceramic. So cool. I'm sorry it's so bright, but I had to put my ring light on because as you can see it's really dark. It's 9:30. But I went to the mall. Oh my god, I can't tell if it's so bright or not. I went to the mall because I don't feel like I have anything to wear. And I know I have like a lot of clothes, but nothing's fitting me right now, and I'm not feeling good about myself and my body. And every day it's just been like a chore to get ready. Around the house stuff I'm fine with, but like anything that is involved like going out or like, you know, we just went to San Francisco to see Ted's family, and I literally like tried on 50 million things in my closet and like felt like shit in all of them. It was like one of those moments, you know what I mean? And like those things are just really discouraging. This brightness is like really messing with my head. I need to like dial it back. Anyway, so I wanted to just like get a couple things that made me feel good. And we'll talk about that later. I just went to the mall and just like popped into a couple different places. H&M. I went to, look, I know a lot of people are going to have something to say about like fast fashion, you know what I mean? And it's like, look, I get it, but I also, my weight fluctuates, okay? So like I can't spend like $1 million on clothes, only to then grow out of them from like shrinking or growing or whatever. Lately it's been growing. And I would love to shop secondhand and like thrift stores and everything like that, but like I live in LA and most places I go to are like size small, and then like the only thing I'm left with is like the Moo Moo from the 1970s, which like don't get me wrong, I love that, but like that's not always the vibe. So yeah, anyway, it's what works for me. Let's just leave it at that. Here's the thing. I ended up spending like $215 at H&M, which was not my plan, but they closed the freaking fitting rooms. So I couldn't try anything on. And so I had to just like guess. And so I'm likely gonna have to just go back tomorrow and return the things that don't fit. So not a huge deal, but just like a minor nuisance. But I thought it'd be fun to try them on with you guys and just see. I know like by the time I edit this and upload it, like I will have already made the decision. You know, like technically I'm not talking to anybody right now, but it really feels like I am. So it just like helps me. Like I was in such a better mood yesterday, or after just like vlogging and like talking to you guys about like what's been going on. I don't know, it felt like really therapeutic. It felt like sharing, you know, with you guys, and like, I don't know, it just made me feel better. So I'm struggling with this right now, and I thought maybe this would make me feel better if things don't end up fitting, if it ends up being a discouraging experience, blah, blah, blah. So let's just go right into it. Oh, I got one thing from Aritzia. Man, that store is nuts. Okay, first of all, it's like definitely made for skinny people. First strike. Second of all, I'm like, do they work on commission? Because like the employees there are like very aggressive. Very nice, but like very aggressive. Like literally the second I would touch something, somebody would be like, hi, I'll take that right up to the front for you. My name's Veronica. I'll take that right from you and hold it up front. Do you want it? Are you gonna buy that? I'm just like, I don't know, Veronica. I'm still just kind of browsing. Anyway, I got this bodysuit because I saw a girl on TikTok wear it, and she was like, this is game changing, and honestly it looked amazing on her. Granted, she was built like Kendall Jenner, so it's probably gonna look a little different on me, but I thought if it's doing crazy stuff on her, maybe it'll do something on me. I don't really need a black bodysuit. I just kind of got one from American Eagle or Abercrombie, but yeah, I also got a medium. I know you're like, excuse me, but the large just seemed really stretchy. Like they all just seem really stretchy, and I feel like for a bodysuit better to be like a little snug than loose. Yeah, so let's put this aside for a sec and go in. Okay, so, oh, wait, what is this? Okay, so yeah, I definitely like grabbed a bunch of random things because I didn't know what I was gonna like and what I wasn't gonna like. So I saw this dress. At first I was like, cute, and then I was like, no, and then I was like, actually cute again, maybe with some like Birkenstocks. I really liked it in the brown, but the biggest size they had in the brown was large. and I wasn't sure, like I kind of wanted it to be like more like flowy, and I didn't know if the large would like be too form-fitting. So I got this like charcoal black, I guess, yeah, it's like a almost black in an extra large. So I'll try the brown one on first. Okay, so it's not as fitted as I thought it was gonna be. It actually fits me really nice. I just don't know if it's like cute. Like I kind of just wanted like something simple. Oh, there's no pockets. What the heck? Have it on with the Birks. I think I kind of like it. Like look at the material up front. It's like up close. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's like I never really film stuff like this when it's nighttime, but I don't have like a crazy studio lighting setup. But it's like sweater material, but like thin sweater. I kind of like it. It's kind of like preppy but summery. I don't know. Wait, I kind of love this one too. I feel like this is giving a very different vibe because it's a lot bigger, slouchier. I don't know, is it crazy to keep both? I don't need both, but like, you know. Okay, I got these shorts, which actually fit me so well. You guys know how long I've been looking for shorts that like were like the mom kind of fit, but were not tight in the thigh, and like they're not stretchy. I don't know, they just have like a little give to them. They're just really comfortable. And then I got this shirt. I really liked this, and I literally got it in every color because I didn't know which one I would want or if I'd want all of them. But I got this in this color, black and white, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like this is good for like a lot of different things. I don't know if it's like, is it good open? I don't know. Sometimes I get these like boxy shirts and then I end up like not liking the way I look, but I feel like it was like a cute pajama looking kind of menswear top. Okay, I'm kind of liking the black though. I don't know, something about it. It just feels like a little cooler. I don't know how to wear these. Like, is it cuter down? But then I feel like it's too, I don't know, maybe like all the way tucked in? No, I don't know, maybe like one of these. I don't know, I think I like this one. Okay, I got this white button up because I love a classic white button up, an oversized one especially, but my current favorite one got like destroyed in the wash after like washing and drying it so many times, so I needed a new one. I got an XL because like I said, I like them oversized, but I don't know if this is too oversized, but I don't know. Then I got these shorts, which are cute, but they're a little big. Like I could have done a size down. I don't know, they kind of looked like they might fit, and they really almost do, but they're like kind of like thin and that stretchy material that kind of like gets really big. But I don't know if it's like, you know those shorts that like when you have curvy thighs, they like go up like this, and so you're constantly like when you're walking down doing this. I feel like they might do that, but I don't really have a black pair of shorts, so I don't know. What do you think? Did they like look too big? What do we think? Okay, I got this striped, oversized shirt dress thing. I like how long it is, but then it has these like shorter slits. I don't know if this is supposed to be a dress or just like an oversized shirt, but I feel like it works as a dress. I like how like light it is, even though it's long sleeve. Like it's a nice summer dress because it's like light. I don't know. Okay, so here's the silky white. What do we think? I don't need all three. So like, what are we thinking? And then these pants I got, they're like kind of like a flowy black pant. I love these kind of pants right now, and they're really hard to find for me because they're either way too long or they're like really tight in the thigh. So I got these in an XL, which typically these kind of pants at H&M in XL have been too big for me, but the large has been like fitting in the waist but tight in the thigh. So I got the XL because it's drawstring, so I feel like, anyway, it is big in the waist, but not by a ton. And I can like tie it a little tighter, but like it fits perfectly in the leg and the length is great. So I'm like, I don't know, can you tell that they're too big? Like, this is kind of a vibe, right? I don't know, like I love looks like this, but I just cannot, it's not often I'm able to find these kind of pieces that fit me well. I don't know. What do you guys think? The pants are really comfy. Okay, I'm gonna try on, the only thing I have left is the bodysuit, so I'm gonna try that on now. Okay, I don't think this really did like insane things for me like it did for that girl, shocker. For what it did for her, was it like, I don't know, it like made her boobs look crazy, but maybe she had like, maybe she wasn't telling the truth, and maybe she had like sticky boobs on, in which case I'm pissed, but like, it's not doing anything. I don't know, it's just like not a life-changing bodysuit. Like I like it as much as the American or Abercrombie, whatever, but it's bodysuit, so it's not returnable, so I like it enough to wear it. You know, it's fine. Anyway, this is what I got from Sephora. Needed nothing, but cannot walk past a Sephora without just like accidentally spending $5,000. So got the Ouai dry shampoo. I feel like years ago when this came out, I tried it and hated it, but I forgot. I got the Nars Tinted Moisturizer. It looks so good on people, and so I wanted to see if it looked good on me too. I got another hair product, the Olaplex Bonding Oil. I hear people talk about this on TikTok all the time. Apparently it's like amazing and that it's a good heat protectant. So I got that. I got a Makeup by Mario blush stick because everyone talks about the blush stick. I have the contour stick or the bronzer stick and I love it. Everyone's like, you gotta try the blush stick. So I was like, fine. I succumb to peer pressure like so easily. I got the shade Pale Petal. It's like a pale pink with shimmer. Looked pretty. Then I got the Patrick Ta Lamination Gel. People say this is great. I have the Anastasia Brow Freeze and I love it, but it's like a little bit messy, and like the fact that it's in a pot and you have to use a spoolie and whatever. If this does the same thing and it's like all in a wand, then great, even better. And then this was impulse purchase, Dior Addict lip tattoo in Natural Rose. I'm gonna do my makeup tomorrow using some of these products. It's like too late and it's too dark. So I'll see you guys in the morning and we'll play around with the makeup a little bit. Okay, my bangs are really greasy. Oh. Okay, now I'm remembering why I didn't love this dry shampoo. All right, let's put on some of this makeup. I'm excited. I have like a rash. It's not like a rash. I don't know, it's like irritation. I think I might have over exfoliated, but so start with the Nars. I'm just gonna use my fingers because I always do, because none of my brushes are clean. Okay, good news. I answered all my emails last night. There was 98 of them. Yikes, but I sat there before I went to bed and I did it. Proud of myself. Okay, so far that's cute. It just kind of evened out my skin, has like a natural finish. Might be a hair light, but I think it's pretty good. I didn't get a concealer, but I really wanted to try the Ilia Serum concealer. It looked really good, but the one that I thought would best suit me, they were sold out of, so I couldn't get it. So I'm using the Kosas. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario bronzing stick. before I use the blush. That's probably enough. All right. My bags are driving me nuts. Now I'm gonna use the blush. This looks really pretty. It's like something about this packaging that's like cheap feeling. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's gonna like fall apart. Do you hear that? It looks like this. Sorry if you hear like a loud crazy noise, that's my washer. There's like a gold shimmer, which I thought would be pretty. Maybe I did too much. It's actually not looking like that much in person, but on camera it looks so bright. I don't know if I can really see the shimmer, but maybe it just gives like a nice glow. It's a pretty color though. Now I'm really excited to try the brow. I keep seeing people use it and say that they're amazed by it, and if this is like a tube version of the brow freeze, I will be psyched. The brush is so weird though. I think it's more similar to the NYX brow glue, to be honest, but not as strong. And I don't know if it's because of the brush. I don't know, my brows are really heavy, so it takes a lot to like brush them up. I don't know, I'll have to keep playing around with this. I feel like I need to go over it with a spoolie to kind of, which kind of defeats the whole purpose, doesn't it? I got this Makeup by Mario palette a bit ago, the mattes. Really cute. I think I'll just do, I don't know. I'm just gonna slap some stuff on my eyes, see what happens. I'm just gonna go with tried and true Glossier because we're having some company tonight and I need this to last and not smudge all over my face. Okay, finally, now I can do the Dior. This is the Lip Tattoo Longwear Colored Tint in Natural Rose. It looks really pretty, and you know how I love a good natural stain. Okay, I'm gonna actually go to Joanna Fabrics, which I haven't done since I finished my vase, and it looks so good. And I'm gonna go get some flowers to put on it, and then I'll show you guys the final finished product. This vlog has been all over the place, you know what? But it kind of feels like one of my classic vlogs, just like a little bit of existential dread, a little bit of DIY, a little bit of makeup, a little bit of try on haul. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I got the goods, and I accidentally spent $80. I guess when you think about how much like fresh flowers cost, and then factor in the fact that you only have to buy these once. Plus I accidentally stole this knitting needle, so I guess we're even. Look how cute! It looks so good in here. I don't know what to do with this air purifier, but whatever. So cute. Love it. Okay, well, that's the end of this vlog. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope it was fun. And I'll see you in my next video.